Good morning, guys. Welcome back to SMB Designs, or if it's your first time, welcome. Uh, Please, if you feel led to, give it a thumbs up, a comment, and a like. Not like, subscription. Duh, subscription. Anyway, if you guys would let me know in the comments, I am trying to get the lighting and the look of everything to be better for you. So if it's better, please let me know in the comments. If it's not, let me know that too so that I can go in and try and make the adjustments necessary. All right, we're going to pick up back in the book of Enoch, beginning in chapter 67. And we'll just start there in verse 1. And in those days the word of God came to me, and he said to me, Noah, your lot has come up before me, a lot without blame, a lot of love and righteousness. And now the angels are making a wooden structure, and when they have completed that task, I will place my hand on it and preserve it. And there shall come out of it the seed of life, and a change shall set in, so that the earth will not remain without inhabitants. And I will establish your seed before me for ever and ever. And I will spread abroad those who dwell with you, and the face of the earth will be fruitful. They shall be blessed and multiply on the earth in the name of the Lord. And he will imprison those angels who have shown unrighteousness in that burning valley which my grandfather Enoch had formerly shown to me in the west among the mountains of gold and silver and iron and soft metal and tin. And I saw that valley in which there was a great earthquake and a tidal wave of the waters. And when all this took place, from that fiery molten metal, and from the convulsion thereof, in that place there was a smell of sulphur produced, and it was connected with those waters. And that valley of the angels who had led mankind astray burned beneath that ground. And there were streams of fire throughout the valley, where these angels are punished who had led astray those who dwell on the earth. But those waters shall in those days serve for the kings and the mighty and the exalted, and those who dwell on the earth, for the healing of the body, but for but for the punishment of the spirit. Their spirit is full of lust, that they will be punished in their body, for they have denied the Lord of spirits. They will see their punishment daily, and yet they believe not in his name. There will be a relationship between the punishment and change. As their bodies burn, a change will take place in their spirit forever and ever. For before the Lord of spirits none shall utter an idle word. For the judgment shall come on them, because they believe in the lust of their body and deny the Spirit of the Lord. And the waters will change in those days, for when those angels are punished in these waters, the springs shall change, and when the angels ascend, this water of the springs shall change their temperature and become cold. And I heard Michael answering and saying, This judgment in which the angels are judged is a testimony for the kings and the mighty who possess the earth. Because these waters of judgment minister to the healing of the body of the kings and the lust of their bodies. Therefore they will not see and will not believe that those waters will change and become a fire which burns forever. Chapter 68. And after that my grandfather Enoch gave me the explanations of all the secrets in the book of the parables which had been given to him. And he put them together for me in the words of the book of the parables. And on that day Michael answered Raphael and said, the power of the Spirit grips me and makes me tremble because of the severity of the judgment of the secrets and the judgment of the angels. Who can endure the severe judgment which has been executed, and before which they melt away? And Michael answered again and said to Raphael, who would not have a softened heart concerning it, and whose mind would not be troubled by this judgment against them because of those who have led them out? And it came to pass, when he stood before the Lord of spirits, Michael said thus to Raphael, I will not defend them under the eye of the Lord, for the Lord of spirits has been angry with them because they act as if they were the Lord. Therefore all that is hidden shall come on them forever and ever. For no other angel or man shall have his portion in this judgment, but they alone have received their judgment forever and ever. Chapter 69. And after this judgment I will terrify and make them tremble, because they have shown this to those who dwell on the earth. And behold, the name of those angels, the first of them is Semjaza, the second Artakepha, and the third Armin, the fourth Kokobah, Kokobah, the fifth Tural, the sixth Rumjal, the seventh Danjal, the eighth Naquil, the ninth Baraquil, the 10th Azazel, the 11th Armaros, the 12th Badarajal, the 13th Busasajal, the 14th Hanel, the 15th Terrell, and the 16th Semapesiel, the 17th Jetral, the 18th Tumal, the 19th Terrell, the 20th Rimal, the 21st Azazel, and these are the chiefs of their angels and their names, and their leaders over hundreds, and leaders over fifties, and leaders over tens. The name of the first, Jaquan, that is, the one who led astray the sons of God, and brought them down to the earth, and led them astray through the daughters of men. And the second was named Asbil. He imparted to the holy sons of God evil counsel, and led them astray, so that they defiled their bodies with the daughters of men. And from his hand they have proceeded against those who dwell on the earth from that day and forevermore. And the fourth was named Penimu. He taught the children of men the bitter and the sweet, and he taught them all the secrets of their wisdom. And he instructed mankind in writing with ink and paper, and thereby many sinned from eternity to eternity and until this day. For men were not created for the purpose of confirming their good faith with pen and ink. For men were created exactly like the angels, to the intent that they should continue pure and righteous, and death, which destroys everything, should not have taken hold of them. But through their knowledge they are perishing, and through this the power of death consumes them. And the fifth was named Cassandra. This is he who showed the children of men all the wicked smitings of spirits and demons, and the smitings of the embryo in the womb, that it may pass away, and the smiting of the soul, the bites of the spirit of the serpent, and the smiting which befell through the midday heat the son of the serpent named Tobiat. And this is the task of Cosbil, the chief of the oath which he showed to the holy ones when he dwelt high above in glory, and its name is Bequa. This angel requested Michael to show him the hidden name, that he might enunciate it in the oath, so that those might quake before that name and oath who revealed all that was in secret to the children of men. And this is the power of this oath, for it is powerful and strong. And he placed this oath, Akai, in the hand of Michael. And these are the secrets of this oath, that heaven was suspended before the world was created, and forever they are strong through his oath. And through it the earth was founded on the water, and from the secret recesses of the mountains come beautiful waters from the creation of the world and to eternity. And through that oath the sea was created, and as its foundation he set for it the sand against the time of its anger, that it dare not pass beyond it from the creation of the world to eternity. And through that oath are the depths made fast, and abide and stir not from their place from eternity to eternity. And through that oath the sun and moon complete their course, and deviate not from their ordinance from eternity to eternity. And through that oath the stars complete their course, and he calls them by their names, and they answer him from eternity to eternity. It has a verse 22 here, but it does have the entire verse in parentheses. I'll read it for the sake of you knowing it, but I don't know if that's actually in the book of Enoch or not. 22 says, "And in like manner the spirits of the water, and of the winds, and of all kinds of spirits, and their paths, from all the quarters of the winds, respond to his command." Okay, it says author's note, verse 22 is not complete in some translations. So, verse 23, "And there are preserved the voices of the thunder, and the light of the lightning. And there are preserved the storehouses of the hail, and the storehouses of the hoarfrost, and the storehouses of the mist, and the storehouses of the rain and the dew. And all these believe and give thanks before the Lord of spirits, and glorify him with all their power, and their food is in every act of thanksgiving. They thank and glorify and exalt the name of the Lord of spirits forever and ever. And this oath is mighty over them, and through it they are they are preserved, and their paths are preserved, and their course is not destroyed. And there was great joy among them, and they blessed and glorified and exalted, because the name of that Son of Man had been revealed to them. And he sat on the throne of his glory, and the sum of judgment was given to the Son of Man. And he caused the sinners and all those who led the world astray to pass away and be destroyed from off the face of the earth. They shall be bound with chains, and shut up and imprisoned in their place of assembly, and all their works vanished from the face of the earth. And from that time forward there shall be nothing corruptible, for that Son of Man has appeared, and has seated himself on the throne of his glory. and all evil shall pass away before his face, and the word of that Son of Man shall go out and be strong before the Lord of spirits. We will stop there for this week, and we will pick back up in chapter 70 next week. So I pray you have a great week. If you um, need prayer requests, please feel free to email me at the email address below, and I'll be glad to pray with you. Um, Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.